Great, we're going to be watching Joe Bits, who's playing Hanzo on Busan. Without a review request, help me escape bronze. Hello, I last played Overwatch in 2017. I just got back into it, looking to improve. Here's a competitive match in Busan that I lost. Our team was doing pretty good, but ended up losing. I feel like I don't know how to position well as Hanzo, TBH. Should I be flanking more? Also, I feel like I focused too much on fighting the enemy tanks, and I should have focused on fighting their backline more. Any tips, advice, and critique is welcome. Cool. So this is Bronze 5. I don't typically do games this low, but, we're going to take a look. It's fine. Help him out. So you come forward here. It's fine. I would throw out that early Sonic. Yep. Oh, wow, you actually hit the Ana with it. Good. Right, got another good hit on her. I would be careful about using the second dash because you haven't seen the enemy tank. Right? Oh, what the heck? This is open queue. Oh no. I was like, wait a minute, there's no tank. This is Bronze 5 in open queue. Oh boy. Okay, so my first advice here is don't play open queue. The game is not balanced for open queue. Open queue is a dumpster fire. It is very difficult for me to even explain how the game should work because you could literally run a team of 5 tanks, you could run a team of 5 supports, or you could run a team of 5 DPS. Like this is a mess. So pretty much the only thing that we can talk about here is just like aim and dueling mechanics. It is shocking to me that you're going to lose this game because I don't know how you could lose a game. Oh, they have a tank now. At least this sort of resembles a regular game. Great. Let me confirm though. Yeah, you get. Yeah, your team's like a regular 1-2-2, right? As are they. No, they have 2 tanks now. Okay, so they have 2 tanks, a DPS, and a support. So yeah, I mean, shoot people. I mean, so far the aim is fine. Yeah, I don't see any issues with the aim. Don't eat that fire strike. So be careful about when you use storm arrows, right? You want to get value out of it. So right now, this is not a good time to use storm arrows, because you're super far away. You want to make sure storm arrows. You want to hit like almost every shot there, and like maybe we're trying to spam on the diva, but baby diva is really not a problem anyway. Even if she gets mech back, it's gonna take her forever. It's not urgent. You should rotate back up here and hold this spot to shoot them as they come out of choke. Don't play on point. Points, you almost never want to play on point on any map. Points are typically designed to be very hard to hold from the point itself. Like if you think about this point's an arena, right? Staying above the point allows you to shoot down on them while they have no cover from you. So in general, play off the point. Okay, now they have 3 tanks. No, they swapped the diva. Got it. This is why open queue is a mess. Great, yeah, aim's good. Honestly, you should just play regular comp. So this is a great opportunity so when people do this, like this is a great opportunity to storm arrow, right? Because you can shred them so fast, 300 damage like almost instantly. Pow, 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 and he's dead. So you saw that Ashe to the left, you didn't react to it. This was extremely brave. I don't really know that you win or favored in this challenge at all. Ashe is better at medium range than you are, right? You just want to be like, hey, pull, fire, cover, pull, fire, cover, like, and just repeat that kind of pattern versus trying to stay out in the open and challenge her because she has a much higher damage per second than you are, and it's easier for her to land shots. So you're trying to retreat back to your team. Again, my note is don't play on point, right? Try to play off the point. There's no need to anywhere recover. I mean, backside of point is okay. It's not great. You are controlling the left side, which is good. So you see how you're walking forward? No reason to walk forward, right? Just stay back because they're eventually going to farm ultis and then kill you. So you want to stay off the point, right? You're easily shatterable right now. I can't believe I'm watching an open queue game. So you should go for headshots there. She's not looking at you, so this is a headshot you should be expected to land, right? Instead of going for the body shot. But good storm arrow follow up. The aim obviously is off, but you hit the body shot. Great. Like I think you hit like 1 headshot so far. But overall, I would say your accuracy is good. This is a good example why you don't want to stay in the open. See, you stand here and just go 1, 2, 3 and killed. This stuff will happen to you all the time at higher ranks. Don't play out in the open, right? Play a corner. So if you're shooting, he hits you, just cover right away. Like not dying, very, very important basic skill in Overwatch. Like that's what you need to get from like bronze to goldish. Don't get closer and closer to Ryan. In general, Ryan is very good at close range. You are not good at close range. If he gets healed here, like if the Brig, for example, actually looks at him and heals him, then he would just walk forward and kill you. Kill Bastion. It's going to be your job to kill Bastion. Storm arrows, very, very effective against Bastion. It'll almost kill him from storm arrows alone. So once again, bad storm arrow usage. Like you pop storm arrows and then you're in the mindset of like not aiming anymore, right? You're not aiming any of these shots right now. That's fine. Diva popped. Alright, great. First point over. Doing well. So they still have 2 tanks, which is putting you at a massive disadvantage. Tanks are just straight up stronger than DPS. They're just designed that way. So quite possibly my advice here would be go play a tank. I probably wouldn't use storm arrows right now because it's not great value just shooting a shield where the shield's at full health. Like if you're gonna break the shield, fine. But right now, early in the fight, I would save storm arrows for a better opportunity. You also should not eat this fire strike. Fire strike does 100 damage. You really, really do not want to eat this fire strike. Yeah, cover. I mean, this is all fine. Yeah, Ryan's gonna push into your room now. You see him kind of pushing to the right. You should just kept backing up into the room further. See, now this is the problem where if they have 2 tanks, what are you gonna do? You know, like the Ryan pushes in, your left side, and the D.Va holds your right side, and you just lose. Like, what do you do in this situation? Like, this is not. This is why nobody plays open queue. I should say nobody. There are people who play open queue. This is why people who actually care about competitive games do not play open queue, because you get situations like this, and it's like, what do? There's 2 tanks. You can't kill them. You can't kill them alone. This is not possible. Even with the reduced health, it's not possible. So you missed your sonic arrow. Fire strike comes down. And like this is a really good example where it's like, how are you ever gonna get through this choke? Like it's literally impossible. Like you could be the best Hanzo in the world, you'll never get through this choke because there's 2 tanks sitting here. So what you should do here is that you should have rotated around and gone high ground and taken high ground away from them. Because matching up against the tanks is a terrible idea. This is very dangerous what you have done. Yeah, you are extremely lucky to not be dead yet. Yeah. And you die. Because if the Rhine chases you down, what do you do about it? See, in regular comp play, there's only 1 tank, so they can't do stuff like this where they just chase you through the entire team. But because they have 2 tanks, they have like way more space. Yeah, I mean, yeah, kill the Brig. Right? I wouldn't go this way, I would go high ground, yeah. I would stay high ground for now and just slow down the fight because you're not going to be able to walk on the point with the Rhine. Dragon's okay. I mean, you just get the Ana. I think generally you want to synergize it with somebody else who can like create some space out of the dragon or distract them so the dragon gets a kill. But this is another reason why you don't play low ground because then you get shattered. Again, like as long as your team only has 1 tank and they have 2 tanks, like I don't really know how you're gonna win this. They're heavily favored. It's good. Yeah, I mean your aim is good. Your aim is very good. Like I would say your aim is at a minimum gold. Right? And I could easily see this being like platinum noble aim. Your aim is not an issue at all, other than your storm arrows are like kind of spammy with it. But like your regular shot aim is like quite good. So I think you should just play regular competitive roll queue. Those shots are low. Don't forget your storm arrows can headshot too, which you definitely want to be going for on tanks at a minimum. Shoot the Brig. Yeah, no real reason for you to drop here. I mean, it is what it is. I mean, if your team dies, they die. Right, D.Va popped. I don't know that you want to play this close, but you hit the shot, so great. Just don't die right now. Shoot the Ana. You see the Ana scope there? That's your job, right? If the Ana's hard scope like this, you should just go slightly to the right and then headshot her. You need to be going for a lot more headshots on people when the shots are easy. See, another bad storm arrow. Your storm arrow usage in general is like quite poor. Like you don't really get much value out of it. It's okay to hold it, right? Like you don't have to spam it as soon as it's available. Like you will get better opportunities if you're just patient with it. See, like this is you're just spamming it again. Like was that more effective than shooting a regular arrow? I don't think so. Another great example of like what the heck do you do when the tank chases you. So when you pop storm arrows here, like this is a good opportunity to pop storm arrows. She starts matrixing, hold arrows. Just wait. Just wait it out. She can only do this for 2 seconds. Or 4 seconds, whatever the timer is now. It just keeps changing like every patch. I think it's probably 3. See how you're shooting away? I mean, literally, there's no better advice I can give you right now. Like, there's like nothing. It doesn't matter how good you are. There's nothing that you can do differently in this situation. Right? It's like you just get angles. I mean, the thing is they have 2 tanks, right? They have 1 shield that covers half the point, and the D.Va matrixes on the other side and then dives you. There's nothing you could do. Play another DPS that like ignores the tanks. Like you could play Pharah here, for example, right? Or you could play like Tracer. Not that it'd be like so effective, or just play a tank, right? I would just play a tank here and just like run over them. Like if you play Zarya here, you just walk over their team. Or Sigma, right? Got some options. Giliana. But like mostly it's just about relying on your tank to make space. But like all the instincts will get thrown off. Like my instincts will get thrown off because there are 2 tanks. So when my Winston goes in, I would normally go in. But if the Winston goes in here, there's a D.Va who's going to immediately shut down the Winston. So it's tough. Another example of Storm Arrow where you start attacking way too early. Right? You see your first arrow is off here. Like that arrow goes into the drum. That's not even close. And then you finally start attacking. Otherwise, it's like a good time to use Storm Arrows though. Right? D.Va's in your face. You pop D.Va. Oh, High Noon gets you. See, don't use Storm Arrows here. Storm Arrows like is your biggest problem by far. I think your aim is certainly good enough. But like the Storm Arrow timing, I don't know why you keep moving closer and closer to this D.Va. So you see the D.Va on your right. See, you see her here, you hear her here. You're getting closer and closer to her, and she can just go and instantly kill you. Like she literally will kill you in under 1 second if she boosts into you. So that you should have stayed to the left. Right, D.Va boosts into you now. She's not going to execute it because it's bronze 5, but like that's a very easy kill for the D.Va. Don't, after mech is popped, don't keep shooting it. It's invincible. Like extra damage won't do anything. Yeah, I mean your body shot aim is great. 95. Someone's got touched. Sombra touches. Yep. Great. Yeah, this is good. Yeah, reasonable dragon. At this point, it's just all about dueling. You're going a little wide of the corner, but they're missing shots, so we'll take it. Great. Yeah, good. This is a good clutch. Alright, spam up the D.Va. D-mech her. Great. She gets D-mech'd. Shoot her now. Winnable. Alright. Ryan's hacked. Oh, you hear the shatter and then you still go towards it. Like you should have stayed to the right. Like why go back towards the center of point? You know, like this is a good angle for you. I don't know why you went back towards center here. This is disastrous. Right? And now you get killed. And now there's nothing you can do to influence the fight. Yeah, it's gonna be over before you get back. Okay. Yeah, tip number 1, don't play open queue. Play roll queue, for sure. Number 2, storm arrow usage. Try to make sure when you pop storm arrows, like you have unimpeded access to an enemy target, often tanks, right? Or a squishy that you've already body shot. And then make sure you can just blast all the arrows into them and kill them really quickly. Against D.Va, right, for Matrix, make sure that if you pop storm arrows and she uses Matrix, just let her hold it. Just wait it out. Storm arrows last longer than you might expect. Just hold it until it's almost done, right? Until her Matrix is over, then shoot her. In general, try to take off angles more. You're like kind of playing main too much or playing on point. Like look for advantageous positions. If you don't really know the maps that well, that'll be a little tough. But like, don't play close range. As Hanzo, you're not a good close range hero. You want to play like medium-ish range, medium to long range. So try not to let enemy heroes get close to you, right? Tanks included, because that's usually going to be bad for you. Yeah, I mean, beyond that, I mean, like I said, your actual, like, single-shot arrow aim is quite good. Like, I think it's a minimum of gold, and probably good enough to even be in plat, right? It's just kind of the general awareness of, like, how to play around heroes. I think playing regular roll queue will help you tremendously. It'll be less random. Like, in this game, they just have 2 tanks, and it's very hard to deal with, especially as Hanzo, who's shut down very easily by tanks. So, that's tough. Okay, I'm gonna stop there. Hopefully this is, like, a little bit helpful.